Welcome to Aztec channel. Today we discuss model admin Django. First of all, thank you to watching my video. Please subscribe the channel and like my video. Here we are cover how to create table in Django and how to visible table in Django admin panel. Let's start. Now I have already created project the last first video in that how to start Django. In that same project I have created. Now in the model.py in that first I create three table. One table is employee, second is employee type, and third is product. Employee in that various field there. The field is first one. Suppose field is employee image field, character field, text field, integer field, boolean integer field, null value. Okay. Now I create a employee table. In that first is image field, second is character field. Image field in that you mention which folder you store the image, and the character field you can mention the length. Now this is a name field, this is address field, email address, and if you have a selection field, then you can use as a text field. In that you mention the choice, and choice should be tuple. Tuple in that you mention the key value pair, male and male, female and female. That is a value, that value is visible and that value show in the database. Okay. Now the age has an integer field. Okay, in that I have already mentioned the blank equal to true and null equal to. That means the value should not be compulsory. If you have compulsory value, then you can remove the blank equal to true and null equal to true. Okay, now in that has a boolean field. Null boolean field means it is a boolean value, true or false. Float field also there. It is a decimal numbers. A date time field. In that we have defined the default equal to now. Now means whenever we create that particular table, that time the value should be current date should be updated that particular field. And third is it is a foreign key. Foreign key in that we have employee type. The foreign key means it is related to the another table. In that the employee table you have defined as a in the economic project. In that client should be have a internal, yeah, vendor, yeah, in client, that type of employee type. Okay. Now many to many field is product. Okay, you can mention model dot many to many and blank equal to true. JSON field, sometime you store in the value in the JSON. It is a dictionary data, it is a large data you can store in the table in specific field. That field is JSON field. That JSON field you can refer django.contrib.postgres field, import array field. Now array field some means whenever you use as a character field, in that only one string can be saved. But if you have multiple string saved, then you can use as a character field, array field, right? Means suppose the Sanket comma Arun comma Hiren. Yeah, there are three values you can store in same time. Okay. Now the same, it is employee type. It is another table. In that you can mention the name and the product. Here the third table you can mention here, and that in that here you can diff string underscore means underscore string and bracket of cell. And whenever you return the foreign key, that time you can return only name field. Otherwise you return ID. Okay. Now here the three tables are created in model. Now you can that table you can register in admin page. Otherwise the page cannot show it. You can go to the admin page, and here you can mention the employee.model, import employee, employee type, and product. Yeah, three tables are there defined in a model. You can register is admin.site.register bracket of employee, same employee. Then after that you can uh, python manage.py make migration, and after that python manage.py migrate. Okay, now go to the admin page. Now admin page, in that visible there is a by default user and group is created. The Django by default user and group and permission table by default created. Now we are created the employee type, employee, and employee product. Employee type we have mentioned the internal vendor and client, and the product in that mention we have mentioned the iPhone, Nokia, Metro, OnePlus. This is a product name. Okay, you can go to the add product, click on add, and you can add that product. Suppose I add car and save it. Okay, now this is a table. You can show the employee also there. You can add the employee. Suppose I employee. You can select the file, particular file. Suppose I select the file. File should be PNG, JPG, both are accepted. Now name is suppose name Pratik. Okay, address Delhi, email ID pratik@gmail.com, gender male female, that is a selection field. Okay, and age you can mention 34, mobile number. Okay, status means it is yes or no. Okay, credit you can add 12. Credit is by default, credit is current date. Okay, now type it is a employee type. The employee type should be client, vendor, anyone you can select. Now go to the this is a many to many field showing here. You can select multiple value at a time. That's why this is a many to many field, and this is a metadata is JSON value. JSON data should be dictionary bracket double quotes. You can pass names. Suppose name is single double quotes Pratik, comma double quote address colon address Mumbai, bracket close. This is JSON format. Okay, now here this is an array field. You can pass multiple value. Suppose Arun, comma Hiren, comma Sanket. You can pass multiple array, but you can mention the comma. Okay, this is array field. Now save it. Okay, data should be saved. Yeah, that's it. It is done. You can create a table in model view, and you can register the table in admin.py file. Now you can show here in admin page. You can add 127./admin employee. In I refer the Postgres. That's why you can refresh that page, and you can here the Pratik data should be created. Okay.